What is going on, everyone? It's your boy, Destructive DV, or Revenge, or Evil Boy, or whatever the fuck my name is. Alright, so first off, I'm gonna start by going the gear. As you can see, your boy got some upgrades, alright? We got the Lost Moth now, the full Lost Moth set. This is absolutely fucking amazing, okay? I'm gonna show you why here in a minute. I'm showing you some useless ass gear. The reason why I say it's useless is because no matter what we do, Trickster Rogues are not going to be top DPS because in PvE we fucking suck ass. But, you know, whatever, gotta go over this for some reason. I have an Elven enchantment on my chest piece. That's because I run this chest piece for PvE and PvP. I do run the 132 head and chest because it gives you power and armor pen, and it gives you more power and more armor pen than the 135 dusk pieces. So that is why right there. Cool. There we go. Drowned weapons. Twisted is the most, you know, amazing one if you can get it. Vorpal. That's totally necessary. You definitely want a Vorpal. Everything revolves around a Vorpal. You know, Lost Moth. Rising power +4, amazing, love it. Brutality, wish I had a better one, love it. 145 shirt and pants, super cool too. If you had the Lantern of Revelations, it would probably be better to run that over this. So that's where I'm really missing out, is being stuck with this Hunter Sigil. But here's what I got right now. I would still run the Cleric Sigil. I just want the armor pen and power that you would get from the Lantern of Revelations or whatever it's called. Alright, here's some useless stats. And like I said, these are also useless because we're never going to get top DPS, so it's not like it matters. So 12.1k power, 2.3k crit strike, whatever, it doesn't matter. Crit strike is pretty useless in PvE for this build, in my opinion at least. I mean, sure, it would be better to have it for the Vorpal, but pretty much in stealth, like 75% of the rotation, so. Armor pen, 59.9% resistance ignored. You want to get it as close to 60 as possible. The reason why is because that is the cap in PvE, 60%, so, you know, if you can get it to that, then that's awesome. Combat advantage bonus, you do want this. Definitely want this, because this is combat advantage damage, is damage from stealth, or damage behind a smoke bomb, so you just get a flat out 3.3% increase. I'll show you what I have to boost that up here in a second. Deflect, I still spec for PvP, so, you know, lifesteal, deflect, things like that. Like, I don't even really focus on any of this. Crit chance, useless, whatever. Who cares? Deflect chance is 43%. Totally useless in PvE, but this is just showing, like, I care about PvP. This is my thing right here. And yeah, okay, so mounts, you would be switching this out for the white tiger, so that way when your companion attacks you can yeah, you want that out. Okay, so this right here, how much does it give? 3%, and it can stack up to 4 times. So that's 12% power and defense for 10 seconds whenever they attack. That's awesome. And if you have this right here, the bonding stones, this gives you 35% of their stats, which is also amazing. You know, whatever, these are useless. I could put on better ones if I wanted. You want the Yeti, the brain thing, don't know what this is called, and the dog, the blink dog, because they all, if you look down at the bottom at the active bonus, they give 2% combat advantage damage, and that's, you know, damage from stealth, so that's super amazing right there. These ones all need to be changed. Fucking toad, fat ass, ugly. So here's what Lost Moth set does. So it's every crit strike, there's a regular base number. You can see all those non-crits right there. That's the Lost Moth set going to work right there, boy. Amazing set. Fucking bomb.com. So this is a single target rotation. Here, let me just get rid of these guys real quick. But AoE, all you would do is switch out Lashing Blade for Dazing Strike. That's if you're going AoE, but you know, all we do is single target anyways, so you might as well just stick to it. Now here, I'm gonna prove that I'm the best player in the world. Here's my rotation. I'll show you guys here in 1 second. Hey guys, this is the second part of the video where I'm going to be showcasing some of the damage that this build can do. I had to put it in 2 parts because my dad's fucking motorcycle was loud as hell and I couldn't even hear myself think. Alright, so I already showed off what the Lost Moss set actually does, but here is ideally the rotation. So if there is more than one ad, it is more beneficial to go, you'll see what I mean. Okay, here's the rotation. You want to drop your smoke bomb because you want to have combat advantage. As long as smoke bomb is active, you have combat advantage. Then that means that Shadow of Demise is going to proc. Let's see if it'll proc on him, if he might die. As long as, so from stealth, you are going to have combat advantage. And also in smoke bomb, that gives you combat advantage, so you don't even have to be in stealth. Here's what I'm talking about. Let's see. So, boom, 52,000. You're gonna see a Shadow of Demise, 26,000. Okay. So now here, we can get him out of here. Throwing bricks. Okay. So boom. Now watch. It's gonna be more damage. 54,000. And see how this works? How Shadow of Demise works is it is half of the damage that you deal from combat advantage. So if you look at the feats tree, it says Shadow of Demise from stealth, your encounter powers deal blah 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 blah. Piercing damage equal to 50% of the damage dealt to its target by the rogue. So, cool thing about this, that I don't know if it's that smoke bomb is broken, but yeah. So as long as you have smoke bomb down, you have consistent damage. You have consistent damage being built up. So I could do as much damage as I want to do to this guy. Damn, well these ads are too weak. I'm gonna go and show you guys on a sparring target, but here's what it looks like. Alright, so that's that for AoE. Now I'm going to see you guys at a sparring target. Alright everyone, I'm going to be showing my feats real quick, and then I'm going to get into the damage on the sparring target, which, by the way, damage on a sparring target is completely garbage. Do not base your damage off of a sparring target. They give you some fake ass numbers, I'm telling you. Okay, so none of this has changed from the last video, so I'm not going to go too in depth on this. Here's how I spec it. My PvP build video is exactly the same as my PvE. This is more primarily a PvP spec, so maybe there's a few tweaks or changes you can make in this, but this is what I find best regardless. So here we go. Then I already went over companions, so I'm just going to be showing off the damage with the ultimates, what it's like to get your ulti gain from Lost Moss. You fucking piece of shit, you. So single target, it's better to do this. It's better to go stealth into Duelist Flurry. I'm just gonna get this out here right now because you get those bleeds, and if you do Duelist Flurry from stealth, you get crit bleeds, which also have a chance to proc your 21,000 damage boon, which is right. Is it Dread Ring? Yeah, damage 20,000 hit points, blah blah. Okay, cool. None of this has changed. So here's my trees. If you want me to go over this, or if you want to see what this is like, nothing has changed. You could just go and look at my last build video. It is a PvP build video, but my boons are exactly the same. So here's what they are. Yeah, super cool. Alright, so here's the rotation. Now you'll see my Shadow of Demise ticks are well over 100k. That is because of the smoke bomb combat advantage that you get. Like I was saying earlier, you get combat advantage when you have smoke bomb down or while you're in stealth. So as long as you have it down on this ad, it is consistently going to be keeping you in combat advantage, which is going to be building up Shadow of Demise. So that is without a cleric sigil. I get my ultimate back that fast, which is fucking amazing. Yeah, love it. If I really wanted to be all try hard mode. See, I went a little bit too fast, so now that messed up my stealth. But you get the point. Then you get 24,000 bleeds. That's because of the Duelist Flurry from stealth. You are actually able to crit bleed, which is amazing. Love it. Looks like a whole lot of damage, but it's absolutely irrelevant because you're never gonna be top DPS, unfortunately. That's the build, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Revenge, out of here.